4 regained Super Zix. Let's see what kind of hand I've opened. Not keepable. Keepable. Kind of low on mana. I think it's this Goblin Bushwhacker or this Burning Tree that goes to the bottom here. Or this Matron. That's it. I actually don't know. I don't know what to put on the bottom. I'm kind of leaning towards Matron. I know how important Matron is, though, so I guess the real answer is it's BTE. Alright, done. It kind of puts me off some of my faster starts, but hopefully it's fine. Also puts me off of easily casting that Goblin and Narcomancer. Oh, also I've updated the deck list a bit. I don't think I'll do an updated deck tech, which I guess I really haven't done a deck tech for this deck yet, today. I'll probably just upload these 2 matches here. But eventually I'll do a deck tech for this. Oh, against Affinity. Hopefully it's not the kind that runs, what's it called? What's that card called? I forgot the name of the card. Alright, so I could attempt to go for it now, because, well, they don't have Metallic Rebuke mana up. I'm not making that much mana, though, so I'm just going to go Reckless Impulse. That's nice, and I'll cast this now. I'm going to try and take it a little slower, I think. I know it's Affinity, maybe I shouldn't go too slowly, but I simply don't have the mana right now. If they tap out again, maybe I'll go for it. Let's see. So they still have Metallic Rebuke mana up. They don't have Metallic Rebuke mana up. I might go for it. Because I had the Sandstone Needle, which can replace my Geothermal Crevasse. Oh, they have Metallic Rebuke mana up. Which they are leaving up. So, I'll go Ren's Resolve and see if they counter this. Oh, 1 second. Hello, baby. What's up?
Hi, Rob. Just wanted to check if you were awake.
I'm awake. I'm just playing a little bit of Magic. I'm recording a video right now, actually.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay.
Do that. Love you.
Oh, you too. Bye. Sorry about that. Alright, and we're back. So, hopefully that doesn't mean they have 2 Metallic Rebukes. As of now, I'm still kind of low on mana. I'm low on a bunch of things. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. Alright, so I'm going to try and do something. Hope this next turn. The thing is, Goblin Matron's so expensive. Can't really swing in for too much. Alright, what do they do now? What I really need is a Goblin and Narcomancer. I can do a lot of stuff if I draw an Narcomancer. Oh, and a Frogmite. Wow. Opponent's going off. I may have waited too long. What turn is this? Alright, I'm going to go for it. So this... This into Name Sticker Goblin. Always yield. I can go Goblin Matron. I'm in a little spot of trouble here because I don't really have a good hand right now. I don't have any action going on. Yeah, I'm just going to grab another Goblin Matron and pass it back. I just don't have anything. Goblin Matron. To another Goblin Matron. Grabbing another. Goblin Matron. Yeah, I just don't have anything right now. I can't really go for it. So I have to keep waiting. That Geothermal Crevasse. Maybe I shouldn't have played, held back for discard fodder. I don't know if I'll block these Moon Circuit hackers. I'm unsure. I'm not going to block that Frogmite, I don't think. So I think my only option is to kind of take it slow here. Okay, that's better. Alright, I can play the Anarchomancer now. And wait one more. Because again, I don't really have that much going on here. I can go Goblin Matron for another name sticker goblin. And then attempt. Alright. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, Goblin Matron. Okay. Yes. I can get another Goblin Matron. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, but this does lose pretty badly, so I'm just going to grab the name sticker goblin here. Because I don't want to lose to a bunch of different things. And I think I'll cast just one of these Goblin Bushwhackers kicked, and I'll save the next one for another turn next turn. Okay. I'll just do one in. Because I need to be able to kill these Ornithopters. Kind of a slow start this game. Block. Yep, alright. And I'll attempt to kill them next turn. They can swing in for 2, 4, 6, 8. I am dead to all that glitters, but that was always the case. There we go. Now, I could have, maybe I should have played both of my Goblin Bushwhackers. Maybe that was a mistake. Let's try to, oh, wow, really? Well, that was surprising. I don't think I played that well at all, but I still managed to get there. I'm a little tired just in the morning here. Let's see. How many Pyroblasts do I want? I don't want this Tarfire. I don't think I really want the Arcbound Tracker. It is a way of dealing with Krark Clan Shaman, though. I don't know how many Hydros we're going to bring in. I've seen that could have just like a bunch of Hydros, though, so I'm going to bring in the 4 Pyro here, and we'll see how they run. Again, Hydro's not really my concern. My biggest concern is, oh, that's 3 Pyros. That's a lot of Pyros. That's too many Pyros and no creatures, yeah. Mulligan. This is a turn 2. Alright. Keep. Bottom. It's either BTE or Ren's Resolve. I'm leaning towards Ren's Resolve. I'm just going to try and go... You know what? Can I do better than another 2/2 creature off of this Ren's Resolve? Because this is 3, 6, 9, 11. I think I can do better than a 2/2 off this Ren's Resolve, so we'll keep it. Particularly because this deck's probably able to block pretty well after attacking. Oh, I don't need to use that Lotus Petal. That's nice. Let's see what they do. Do they tap out is the question. I mean, I'm going to play into whatever they have. Okay, they tap out of that blue. They go of one mind. They have 3, 4. That's a lot of artifacts. Alright. That was very good. Alright, so this, cast my Lotus Petal, go green, Goblin Anarchomancer, name sticker Goblin. Always yield. Please be kind, Ren's Resolve. That was very, very good. Alright, they're probably dead. Alright, name sticker Goblin, Seething Song. Goblin Matron. Always yield. Yes. To Goblin Matron. To Goblin Matron. Yes. This will be my last Goblin Matron. So I'm gonna cast both my Bushwhackers this turn into Goblin Matron. To Goblin Matron. Yes. To Goblin Bushwhacker. Into Goblin Bushwhacker. Always yield. Into Goblin Bushwhacker. Okay. Attack with everything. I don't think this is going to kill them, but we'll see. Alright, so they're probably going to kill my Goblin and Archomancer, or just concede. Alright, so how much damage was that? Let's count. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. So they would have gone to 1. Alright, that was nice. And now for the final match. Can we get the a 4-1, the silver medal, not trophy? Because we lost game 1 against Black Gardens, which is apparently a pretty bad matchup. Okay. Might make some more coffee after this. You know what? Maybe I will do a deck tech. It's actually that was kind of a quick game. I'll put it at the end of this video. Alright, because I've decided I'd make some changes here. I've realized that what's it called? Krauk Clan Shaman is just very good against me. And even gut shots, while I can get rid of a preemptive Krauk Clan Shaman, won't really deal with a post-combat Krauk Clan. So I've decided not to really. I've already basically decided not to really play around it. Like, the one main deck Tarfire is such a kind of a pipe dream for dealing with it. Plus the one end of the festivities. There are certain cards that are really difficult to deal with, and Krauk is one of them. There's no real good way. Like, this deck typically gets them low. It doesn't actually kill them. Yeah. Yes. And yes, some more. Yes. Keep. The question is, do I go for this on turn 2? Or do I wait? We'll see what our opponent's on. Oh, I'm on the play? Oh, wow. My cup runneth over. I can do that. Goblin and Archomancer, but then I don't have any red floating. So what I really want is a Lotus Petal, then I can definitely go for it. Oh. Alright. I'll just be patient then and play another Geothermal Crevasse and go for it turn 3. I don't want to play into open red mana. I'm hoping he taps out for draw 2. Oh, well. Looks like someone's not tapping out against me. Tapped out against me. God. Dicks. So, I have a lot. But because they're not refusing to tap out, I'm just going to go Reckless Impulse. See what I reveal. That was very good. I'm going to Tarfire that Voldaren Epicure now. Yeah, I'm going to Tarfire that now. Tarfire. And pass the turn. I suppose I could have waited. Oh, I should have waited for sure. They also run the Gobbo. Oh, what's this? Black? What is this? Are they trying to storm off on me? Am I dead? Alright, so I don't know what's happening anymore. I am very concerned. I guess I just go for it. I mean, what else am I going to do? Well, cast this Lotus Petal. A Narcomancer. Metamorphose, red. Use this here. Boop. They're probably going to kill my Goblin and Archomancer now. I don't know what's happening. Okay. I'm going to go red. Ooh, I like that. I like that very much. Likely going to... wait. So, Undo. How much mana do I have? Not enough to do what I want to do. Oh, difficult. Alright, so I can crack this crevasse, or I can keep it. So if I go BTE into Goblin that, that'll leave me with enough just to cast this Arcbound Tracker. Our opponent seems to be a removal-ish deck. If I do this, I have all this black. Sorry, this is taking me a while, I know. I don't have the red to cast this Bushwhacker. So instead, I'm just going to go, I think, BTE into a Narcomancer into Arcbound Tracker. I don't like that. I could go Bushwhacker. Wait, did I already sacrifice that crevasse? Yeah, I did. Alright, so I'm just going to go BTE. Alright. I suppose I could have just cast that tracker. That may have been better. To Goblin and Archromancer. And I'm going to go Arcbound Tracker here. Unfortunately, I have no spells to cast after it. I'm going to play 3 creatures out. And they can take their pick about what to kill. This is only a... Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the... Oh, I see. It's this type of burn. Alright, so... I've kind of run out of action here. They've killed 2 of my Narcomancers. So... I'm at 19, though. So, post-board, I definitely want my Mutagenic Roast. I don't think I'm going to win this. They're just going to kill everything. I'm not going to give up because I can always, bounce back somehow. I still have 2 Narcomancers, so I'm not too worried. Alright. I'm going to try and rebuild here, but I'm going to have to get pretty lucky here. Just going to cast that Arcbound Tracker into the Witch's Mark next turn. Maybe I'll draw something I want to discard. I am going to have to use this Geothermal Crevasse. I'm surprised that this deck's still being played. It's a good against the burn deck. And there's Kitchen Imp. Because they're going to be coming in. What I do like, this deck's pretty slow. And in comparison to the other decks that are going out there, once I board in my Mutagenic Roast, I should be able to prevent the majority of their interaction. Well. Alright, so this, you know what, I don't have the, I really need a ritual. I haven't seen any rituals these games. So I'm going to need to discard this Goblin Bushwhacker, I think. Yeah, I guess that's my only bet right now. But then I won't have any mana for other stuff. Alright, so I can go 1, 2, 3 Tracker or Witch's Mark and hope to draw something, because I'm... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Crack this and hope to get lucky. So this, that... Oh, but then I don't have any mana left. That's not going to work. So I think my deck kind of turtled this game. I'm just going to play this Arcbound Tracker and hope to get lucky next turn. I can't play this Witch's Mark. I mean, this Arcbound Tracker is not going to survive. It's going to get bolted. But, yeah, no, kind of turtled here. Didn't draw any of my, my rituals. And I'm just so far off of doing anything. I might even just go straight to game 2. If our opponent keeps playing slowly. I'm playing slowly too, so I'm not one to talk. But we'll see. I wonder if they run Duress. This is kind of like a more controlling version of Burn. It's kind of like the big zoo versus small zoo of a modern area, perhaps. Okay, I like that. And they get in for 2. I'll take it down to 11. Wow, really struggling here. I can make this thing a 4/4, but I think I'd rather wait. I think I'll just wait. There's no real reason to try and go off for it right now. I'll just wait. Swing in for 2, take some damage, and see if they kill me next turn. Because I don't have anything going on. Like, no mana, nothing. Alright, Faithless Looting. Let's see what they discard. Alms of the Vein. So regardless, I'm going to have to try and get extremely lucky. I've already seen a bunch of Reckless, so I don't think there's really any draw here. Unless, besides them not having anything, like, I think that's about it. Alright, so there's a Witch's Mark. So I can go this into red to Goblin and Archomancer. And I can go red. And I have to use this Witch's Mark here. I'm going to target my Archomancer. I guess my Arcbound Tracker, sure. My Arcbound Tracker. Always yield. Okay, I'm going to discard this Goblin Bushwhacker because I have to. That was decent. I'm going to cast this Lotus Petal. I'm going to go 1 red. I'm going to go Manamorphose using this. And I'm going to go red. And that is not enough. I am in fact dead because I can deal 8-10 damage, which is not nearly enough. Yeah, my deck kind of turtled that game, so we'll just move on to game 2. Didn't see any mana. Yeah, that's what happens. In my other build, in my updated build, I've added more mana to kind of prevent that from happening. So we'll bring in 4 Mutagenics, and we'll go down 2 Tracker, 1 Tarfire, and 1 Witch's Mark. Alright, and just hope to draw better. Like, there was a chance of me winning game 3, but the sequence of draws would have been... I would have needed to have hit a Goblin, what's it called? The Nameseeker Goblin plus a Goblin Matron after some sort of sequence, maybe like Manamorphose into Manamorphose into like... or Manamorphose into like a another draw 2 into another Manamorphose into like a Nameseeker Goblin plus Goblin Matron or something like that, and then I could have probably done in excess of whatever his life total was. But that was the only way. I mean, I just didn't get there in my rituals. Unfortunately, opponents seen a fair bit of our deck. They haven't seen our rituals though, but I mean, they must be assuming that I have them. Yes. That's my cat, if I don't know if you heard that in the background. He needs some love. I think I will make myself some coffee after this, and I think I will have time to do a bit of a deck tech and upload it. Like, there was an argument for just conceding earlier there, because now they've seen more of my deck. But we'll see. Oh wow, opponent's taking a long time. They're really thinking here. Okay, Dale, I know. So, hopefully I can get a much... Yeah, I like this very much. Alright, so I'm going to keep this and try and go for a turn 2 here. Because, you know, I don't have forever. Now, this deck does run, what's it called? What is it called? Breath Weapon? Oh, I don't think they run Duress, so I don't know if they do. I don't know what... Oh, okay, that's pretty good. So cast this and Nameseeker Goblin. Always yield. Wonder if they have anything. They don't. That's pretty good. So I'm going to start on the Ren's Resolve. See what I hit. It's pretty good. I'm going to go Manamorphose. Just going to add red here. Red. Ah. A bit of a whiff again, actually. That's unfortunate. Be it Burning Tree. Was yield to Burning Tree. Name Sticker. And I'm not going to play this Lotus Petal yet, so that's unfortunate. Whiffed again. But hopefully they don't have a Breath Weapon in hand. Now I could have waited to draw Bushwhacker, but I decided not to. Oh, that's pretty good. So I will see what I can draw now. No point in, waiting. Well, I guess there could be a point. Runs resolve, but we'll see. Oof! That was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, no, not getting lucky today, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like we're probably not going to win this one. There's just, they have a lot of life gain. I doubt 8 a turn's really going to get there. I was hoping to draw a Bushwhacker or something there off the top. A Bushwhacker or maybe a, I don't know, anything really. So let's see. Wow. Alright. Looks like their opponent doesn't play their land. Oh, so they can discard into an imp, which I will mutagenic to protect, I think. I don't think I want to mutagenic to add more damage. Cast. I don't want to Reckless Impulse now, because the odds of me being able to cast... I'll Reckless Impulse now. Maybe hit another land. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not going to be able to cast anything of that nature next turn, but that's okay. So I'll just protect my name sticker. Alright. Down to 6. Lotus Petal or Mountain off the top would likely win. Nope. Alright. Oh wow, that was lucky. Alright, so cast with kicker, and that's game. So now we're going to go on to game 3. Hopefully I can get a stronger hand. Oh, begin sideboarding. Alright, so I'm not going to do any changes. That's how I'm going to board. Yeah, that's how I'm going to board. And hopefully I can get there. I mean, you see how much removal they have, but... And they are on the play, so I need to have a much stronger hand than what I've had these previous 2 games to get there. Like, the hand I had that previous game would not have won had I been on the draw. So I need to hope for, like, some type of strong hand. And this type of burn deck is probably pretty flexible. I wouldn't really trust any online deck list for, what the opponent's running, because it's one of those kind of decks that really encourages people to, make it their own. And plus, anyone who's running, I believe, Black-Red Burn is okay. So this one, not keepable. Very close to being keepable, but not keepable. Keepable. Actually, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I can go turn to BTE, 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 Goblin and Archomancer. Sure. I'll just bottom this matron for now. Even though that matron does get me a lot of things, but I can't really cast it right now, so... Wow, 4 BT. That's gonna be funny. Alright. So, I mean, it's not the greatest because I'm on the draw, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna put back 5 2/2s on turn whatever. Alright, red, red, or wait. That doesn't work, okay. BTE. 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 That's right. Full house. Goblin and Archomancer. Okay, pass it back. I'm imagining this Goblin and Archomancer doesn't have long for this world. And did they mulligan? Let's see. Nope. Wait. Yes, they did develop the mulligan to 6. Okay. I mean, I wonder if they're going to try and erase me. Alright. Interesting. We'll lead on this Ren's Resolve. I mean, this does give our opponent information as well, but I'm glad I did. Attack with all creatures. Take 8, hiya. Take 6, hiya. Let's see what they do. And they go draw a card. Oh, they just a land, eh? So not looking good for our opponent. Looks like they kept a mana heavy hand. Okay. Oh, I see. They want to try and gain their life out of this. They only have 1 card in hand, so it looks like we probably got this. Oh, excellent, excellent. Actually, that's very good. No, it's not, because I can't cast anything. I can attempt to hit something off this Manamorphose, or I can hold this Manamorphose back. I'm just going to go Ren's Resolve here. Ren's Resolve. Alright, so our opponent sees the Bushwhacker. They're down to 8. I'm down to 12. They still have Breath Weapon mana available. Oof, nice. Nice play on our opponent's part, but they're still dead. Unless they can kill this. Yeah, they're still dead. That's 8. Alright, well. Too late. Little too late. Alright, so it was a decent league, 4-1. Not gonna complain about that. Yeah, I mean, the deck seems pretty strong, actually. Until the meta adjusts. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Looking at this league, I realized that this 3rd Witch's Mark, still too many Witch's Mark. I started with 4, went down to 3, and then now I'm down to 2. And as I mentioned in the video, I think Krark-Clan Shams is such a good card against us that maybe I don't want to devote that much board space to it. What you could do is you could cut either your Arcbound tracker or the oh yeah, that's right. Do I have Desperate Rituals? I do. Or these desperate or these two desperate rituals that I'm going to be running in the main now, and you can ship in 2 mutagenic rows, put in 2 gut shots, and maybe make this Tarfire a gut shot as well, or even bring in 3 mutagenic rows, going down to 1 Arcbound tracker, and then have like 4 gut shot in your sideboard. But gut shot only answers Krog Clan Shaman when they've cast it out ahead of you. As you've seen many times, you don't actually kill them in one shot all that often. In fact, I don't think I have recorded a game where I've done that. I have in like my testing, but it's not all that likely. So I think Krog Clan is just bad beats. It gets under us pretty easily. You can play around it by trying to go off in stages, and then that's maybe why like you go off once, they wipe the field, try and go off again. And that could be an argument for running gut shot. I'm not sure. The main reason why I'm not really preparing for Krog Clan Shaman is because it doesn't see that much play anymore. If it does, then I'll have to do something. But probably bring in 2 or 3 mutagenic rows into the main so I can run 4 gut shot in the sideboard. It's really up to you. It also depends on how they're doing it, because you can also have like Krog Clan Shaman, Hydroblast. Yeah, it's a pretty rough for any deck that would run that. Arcbound Tracker, while it hasn't really shown its power, I have made this in like an 18 power once on turn 3 and swung with it, and it was great. I don't know if it's right to have it in here, but I just love playing with it so much that I'm not going to get rid of it. Also, I can't really think of any other this should be some other source of power. Like, I'm not running any more rituals here. It would be too few on creatures otherwise. Or maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm not sure, but I really like the tracker, so it's staying in. The reason why Witch's Mark doesn't really work very well as any more than a 2 of is because the Rend Resolve and the Impulse Exile, they don't draw, so it's really difficult to even find a card to discard. However, you can always just cast it to make it like a +1 to one of your creatures. Plays around Breath Weapon a little bit by making it a 3/3, can deal an additional damage when it dies. Things like that. So I guess I'll do a brief deck tech. Basically, you have these double mana lands here just to try and increase your odds of going off on turn 2 with your big ritual spells. A Desperate Ritual helps for that, and so does Lotus Petal. I don't run Simian Spirit Guide, even though it seems like the perfect kind of ritual for this deck, because again, your main draw exiles, and you can't use the mana effect from Simian Spirit Guide when it's in exile. You can cast it as a creature, but you can't use it to add mana. So that's why I'm not running Simian Spirit Guide. Maybe I should be running as a 2 of them instead of Desperate Ritual, because it really does help get to 3, but so does Desperate Ritual, like if you have 2 mana. Also, your mana for green is actually very good. You have 4, 8, 12, 16 green sources for these 4 Narcomancers, so it's very easy to cast. Sideboard-wise, it's all pretty straightforward. This Duress has 12 sources of casting it, but it's like really your only answer to weather the storm. So that's why Duress is in there. Yeah, and basically the game plan is to either make a giant Arcbound tracker, or flood the field with Goblin Matrons, or do both and cast a Goblin Bushwhacker. And plus all of these, support creatures, BTE and Goblin and Archamancer, and Namesticker Goblin, should be enough to deal enough damage to kill the opponent. Seething Song is kind of less like a more reliable Namesticker Goblin, although less powerful. Yeah, I think that covers it. Oh, one other thing, I think I mentioned this before. You don't have that much card draw, but this Goblin Matron kind of makes up for it, because 1 Goblin Matron equals 5 creatures if you have enough mana. And also, you don't really have that many rituals either, but this Goblin and Archamancer kind of covers that, because that turns Metamorphose into a ritual. So yeah, so that kind of covers the basis, covers the deck tech. For sideboarding, it's going to be basically the same. Your Desperate Rituals, your Arcbound, and your Arcbound Trackers are the things that aren't quite essential to the deck. I wouldn't go below 10 things that draw cards. I know Witch's Mark isn't the best card draw because you have to discard a card, but there's not very much out there. Like, the problem with Experimental Synthesizer is that it doesn't get a cost reduction from this Goblin and Archomancer, so you're going to be paying 4 mana to draw 2 cards regardless, and that's just a little too much. You don't run enough ritual effects for that to work. Because Goblin and Archomancer, while it can just equal like crazy amounts of mana through its cost reduction, it doesn't work with Synthesizer. I've tried this list with Synthesizer, and I was disappointed. And yeah, so I think that basically covers the deck tech. This will be the list that I'm going to be running in the future. Should Quark Clan Shaman become more popular, I will change this and ship 2 or 3 mutagenic growths into the main, cutting some number of these for either getting rid of Arcbound entirely and just leaving 1 Desperate, or just leaving 1 Arcbound, or leaving 2 Arcbound, or a 1-on-1 split. Maybe changing this to a different ritual instead, like maybe a Battle Hymn, or maybe even a 1 of Simian Spirit Guide. Alright, I think that pretty much covers it. And yeah, I will, yeah, anyway, have a good one. And yeah, this deck's been a lot of fun. Pretty quick too. Alright, have a good one.